Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. The Padres have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Jordan Balazovic is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for San Diego, the shortstop, Jose.
Here comes the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, D-Ro. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0.
He got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Ro? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be...
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
At the plate now, Brett Myers. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
4 runs here in this half inning. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Justin Topa comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Topa, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 21st round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. To short. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now for San Diego, Brock Holt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Padres on top, 6-0. Zach Wheeler gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
So stepping in, Greg Jones. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that's in there for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-1 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Standing in, Yordan Alvarez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Hernandez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Padres 6 and the Braves 1. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The third baseman, number 7,
At the plate, Donovan Solano. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season, and we can see right there that these Padres currently lead the NL in that department. Stepping in now, Brett Myers, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Stepping in, James McCann is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. 1 down.
The third baseman.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
To the plate now, Austin Riley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wheeler's ready. 0-1 on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hayes, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. And he misses again. 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as it's now a 6-run ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Three and 0 now. Here it comes. Popped up. Tsutsugo is right there. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1-0 the count. And the pitch.
That's outside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 out, nobody on. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. And now pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
In the air out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Friars 7 and the Braves 1. Digging in, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Fouled away. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Hernandez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. And in steps Scott Kingery. His career line against Wheeler. He's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. And that misses for ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Greg Jones. Out in front of it, strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Wheeler into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Kemp, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
2 left for Atlanta. They're down 7-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Brock Holt. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Now the pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Alvarez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Donovan Solano.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And that's over. 2 and 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're on top 7-1. The next to bat for Atlanta, A.J. Pollock. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, down.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
First delivery to him on the way. James McCann is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Brett Myers. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the right fielder,
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Nipped the corner. 2-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
the left fielder, number 20, Charlie Blackman.
So a runner on first with one out now, and into bat next the big-time RBI man Charlie Blackman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Taylor waits on deck. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Next for the Padres, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Tyler Clippard gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Yan Gomes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Kingery is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the pitch. And ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 10 and the Braves 1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Austin Hayes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right.
Giving chase is Hernandez.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo.
Stepping into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
At the ball.
Count now a ball and a strike. Tsutsugo is a corner infielder, normally a 3rd baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly. It's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 9. It's 10-1. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Donovan Solano, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
To the plate now, Jose Altuve. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now that's designated hitter, Brett Myers.
Stepping up now, Brett Myers. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now to Oscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And it's fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
That's ball 2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 12 and the Braves 1. So digging in now, Greg Jones. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Deaver, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
First pitch coming, here it is, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is there. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher. The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
3-0 to him now. Wheeler pauses. Here comes the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now McCann with a swing and a deep drive to left. Blackman looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
He is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's in there, base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 12 and the Braves 4. Now he'll step out at the plate and So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Brock Holt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Brandon Morrow is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
16, Brandon Morrow.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Scott Kingery. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackman is under it. And the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Anthony Bass enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Donovan Solano.
Standing in, Donovan Solano. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get to second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runners on first with one down. Ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, a diving stop. The second for one. He beat it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Brett Myers will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Greg Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So striding in, Tony Kemp. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line drive base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Yordan Alvarez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4.
Roberto Ozuna enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work.
Now here it comes. Teoscar Hernandez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The 1-1 home. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they hold a 12-4 lead. David Phelps, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
David Phelps.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, James McCann starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Austin Riley goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Into the box, Austin Hayes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Phelps 33 years old. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Standing in now, Yoshi Tsutsugo. 0-1 the count.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Behind 0-2 now. Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Oh, and he misses it. The runner from first crosses the plate. Sliding into the box, Scott Kingery. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The San Diego Padres came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Zach Wheeler wins his third of the season. Jordan Balazovic permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.